Hey, good morning, everybody. Regular episode of Sean Green Show. My name is Sean Green. How you doing on this gorgeous Friday? Gorgeous Friday morning. It's gorgeous here on Friday. It's gorgeous, man. Hey, it is gorgeous out here. Hey, enough of the BS. Let's get into it, man. For real. There's a possibility of Major League Baseball shutting down in 2027. I know that's 2 years from now, 2 years from now. Some people might not. Some people may like the what. Let's not worry about that. It's a long time from now. But but I'm still, but still, man, it's worth getting into because even more and more as these baseball players negotiate their contract, negotiate the contract and everything, basically, there's a possibility that it could get shut down. For instance, you got like that show on Tiny. He's making almost $1 billion. You got Juan Soto making almost $1 billion. All these dudes basically making like a half a billion everything, and that's basically hurting the league whatnot because in a way that's hurting the league is a lot of these stadiums got raised ticket prices, food prices, everything, and you see less and less fans going to the games. And baseball does not have a salary cap. They do have a salary cap, period. And that's one thing. That's one thing that may come up because in 2026, at the end of the 2026 season, which is next year, the collective bargaining agreement expires. And it's one thing. Is one thing the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred, wants to do. He's pushing it, and owners are pushing it for a salary cap in baseball. I mean, there's baseball. That's something that's been negotiated, something that's been talked about for decades and centuries. For real, that's something that's been talked about, honestly, and trust me, this is something I do fear that we could see another strike on because the owners and the commissioner wants a salary cap. They really do, for real, because y'all these baseball players making a ton of money. You talking about, I mean, damn, ton of money, almost $1 billion. And the thing is, are we going to see a professional athlete actually make $1 billion? Will we see that? For real, and again, look how much it costs to go to some of these baseball games. Look how much it costs. What it costs for the food and everything in the stadium. It costs a lot of money. I mean, Jesus Christ, it costs a lot of money. It really does. It really does, and it really does. And the thing is this. I hate to say this, but I believe we do need a salary cap in baseball. For real, honestly, man, we really do. And I know the players don't want it. They're they're comfortable making the money they're making. Trust me, and they're making a lot of money. You got other leagues that are honestly just, even though Major League Baseball doesn't produce not that much as NFL. It doesn't produce not that much as NBA, and it doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't for real. It doesn't for real. But you do got some teams that make a lot of money that way they can pay the players that much, like the Yankees, Dodgers, stuff like that. But still, I do feel that this could happen. That it could lead to a strike. It's one thing I do not want. I know a lot of fans don't want another baseball strike, and that will suck, and it will hurt the league. It really would, and fans will be turned off from it for real. And it's one thing that could benefit from a Major League Baseball strike. It really does go on strike in the 2027 season. 2027 for real if it does. Remember, you got the UFL, spring football, and all that, which would benefit from that. I know The Rock wouldn't mind. Honestly, for real, The Rock definitely would not mind. But I mean, mind. But I do feel this could happen. It really could happen. And trust me for real. Because for real, if just for real, the owners and the commissioner want a salary cap. That's gonna be, I mean, that's gonna be. Ooh, the hot topic leading up to the end of the 2026 season. Very, very hot topic. Very hot topic for real. Cause trust me, you got every player in Major League Baseball. You see how much Juan Soto's getting. You see how much Shohei getting. See how much Aaron Judge getting. They're gonna want that. They're gonna want that same amount of money, for real, and maybe then some. Especially players like Pete Alonso, who's doing good this year, and who's and trust me, I know Pete Alonso. He's going to opt out at the end of this season if he continue to stay on the streak he's on and everything. I'll be surprised if he opts out and he tries and he goes basically and tries to get that same try to get the Juan Soto money or Shohei money. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. And trust me, he's going to try to get it done before the end of the 26 season. Trust me, at the end of the season, he's basically going to do it. Honestly, man, I don't believe players should get not that much money. In my personal opinion, I mean, players should get paid, yes, but not damn near close to $1 billion. Oh hell no, that's way too much money. That is way too much damn money. I mean, just for a person to hit a damn baseball. Honestly, for real, we got nurses, doctors, teachers who don't make that much money, who got very important jobs, and they don't get that kind of money. And you wonder why we got shortage of these professions, because people are like, watch out be a nurse, watch out be a doctor, where I can be a baseball player, and if I'm good enough, I'm making $500 million. That's why you see some of these young kids taking steroids or the other performance enhancing drugs, so that way, well, now they can get that much money, chasing them dollars. And I'm being honest. That's what some of these young kids do, and it sets a bad, in my personal opinion, a bad precedent. It really does. We definitely gonna find out. We're gonna find out about that honestly, and it's gonna be something that's gonna be very, very big, because it's one of the major. That's not the only major thing that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. What's going on right now with Major League Baseball? They still trying to negotiate on broadcasting rights. Because remember, at the end of this season, and this is could be the last season. This basically is the last season for Major League Baseball on ESPN. They still got to find a new home for next season, for real. Even though right now negotiations going on right now. The leading candidates are Peacock, Apple TV, and also Fox wants more games. I don't blame Fox. Fox got the playoffs. I think some of the playoffs and also the World Series. But Fox, Fox don't mind adding the home run derby and the All-Star game. Home run derby with the All-Star game, for real. Fox don't mind. I don't blame them, because Fox does a pretty damn good job with baseball. For also, you got Amazon Prime Video is all up in the mix. It's all up in the mix, for real. Me personally, I do not want Apple TV getting it. I really don't. I really don't want TV getting it. I really don't, because I don't. Even though I would blame Apple TV trying to go for it, because that also bring more people to the streaming service. I'm not knocking them. I'd rather see, again, Peacock getting it. Plus, a lot of us have Peacock anyway, basically because of WWE, for real. So I wouldn't mind seeing Peacock get it anyway, and I'm being honest with you, for real. But that's still negotiated. That's just for this year. For this year, and they can what after 2027 or 2028. That's when the real negotiations come up for the overall broadcasting rights. For real, man. But for real. But that's gonna come up for real. Even though Brian Manfred did say he wanted to have it done before the All-Star game. The All-Star game is coming up next week. So I doubt if he gets that done before the All-Star game. I highly doubt it, for real. But hopefully he can get it done before the end of the season. For real, for the end of the season, honestly, man. Real talk, honestly, man. For real. Also, moving on. Speaking of broadcasting rights and everything, I posted on my TikTok account, also on YouTube Shorts. The Shorts, Amazon Prime Video released their broadcasting team. Wrestling team went up for NBA games. That's going to be this fall. Hey, a lot of NBA games is going to be on streaming services this year. A lot. And I know now fans now a lot of y'all is worried now, especially even more now since more's been coming up about the NFL may just opt out, opt out of their thing, whatnot, and have negotiate their broadcasting rights for real. A lot of people's worried because CBS struggling with their merger with Skydance. Then also you got Netflix wanting more more NFL games, and so far it's looking like CBS could lose. CBS could basically lose NFL period because of that latest merger they did. Because of the merger they did when they bought Skydance. Maybe they should have did that. I'll be honest with you. Maybe they should have did that. But who knows if CBS is going to lose NFL games? That would suck. It really would. Man, it really would. But it really would suck, man. For real. Like I said, I don't want to see. And I want to see sports games on streaming services, but that's the way things is going. That's the way things is starting to play out now. And trust me, NFL is looking to make a lot of money. Like I said in my pocket yesterday, they saw how much NBA got. They want, hey. They say, you know what? We can make more. We can make more, and trust me, they are going to try and do it for real. And now some of y'all is finally seeing it. It's like, damn, I'm going to watch basketball this year. It's gonna be tough to watch basketball game this year. You're gonna have to wait for basketball games to be on to be NBC. NBC did say that some games on NBC and some games on Peacock. And then you have to wait at the football season to see some games on ABC. For there will be some games on ABC. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to wait for real. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but you're gonna have to. I know a lot of fans. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot of angry NBA fans this year coming up this season because a lot of y'all won't be able to watch our basketball. Trust me, a lot of y'all's going to miss NBA and TNT. A lot of y'all's going to miss NBA and TNT for real, honestly, man. You're going to miss it a whole lot for real, man. I don't, man. It's gonna be, man. Please. You know, some people don't have Amazon Prime Video. Some people don't have, and a lot of people have Peacock because Peacock is cheap. I have the cheap version of Peacock. It puts a lot of people is some WWE fans for real. But hey, it's going to be expensive to watch some of these NBA games this year, and in the future NFL games, man. It's going to be Jesus, man. It's going to be tough. Even though I remember at one point I saw it. I don't know if anything matured of it. You got a couple of congressmen that wanted to put a halt to this, but because they said sports games should be free for everyone to watch, which I do agree. I highly agree. But keyword here, but NFL got money, NBA got money, and so does baseball. But many NFL. If the NFL, y'all saw that movie with Will Smith. If the NFL, right, can make that doctor who discovered the doctor who discovered that concussion thing, whatever, right? Concussion thing, whatever, and they can get him fired. Right? They can get him fired. What makes you think what should the NFL do? The NFL got billions. They could buy a senator, congressman, whatever, easy, real. So that's why we ain't hear too much of it, for real, too much of it, honestly, man. Please, but it's gonna be rough. It's gonna suck, honestly, man. It really is. Everything's going streaming service, man, and it's just not fair. It really isn't, man. No longer the days where not, like I said yesterday, man, of chilling at home, watching on TV with no problem. Now, everything you got to pay. And like I said, for my video games, I'm gonna say right now with streaming services, I'm gonna be very picky on what streaming services get, for real. Very picky, honestly, man. Because nowadays, if you don't got a streaming service, you can't watch a damn thing, and that's really not fair. But that's how it is now. That's how it is. Anything that's pirated gets taken out. Gets taken off real quick, man. But hey, hey man, hey, that's hey, things are changing, and it's not really, fair, man, for real, and it's not really fair, honestly, man. Also, speaking of baseball, these are the people that's going to be in the home run derby, which can be shown, which will be shown on ESPN. You you got Kyle Riley from Seattle Mariners, James Woods, Braxton, Byron Braxton. You got Ronald Acuna Jr., which I think could win it. Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's gonna be in it. Brent Brent Rooker, Junior Caminero, and O'Neal Cruz. Honestly, it doesn't look like an enticing, really, home run derby. Pete Lowndes not gonna be in it. Juan Soto's not gonna be in it. I mean, it's not really enticing. I'm not gonna lie, not really enticing. The only person I like in this list really is Ronald Acuna Jr. I think he's probably gonna win it all. It's not really enticing home run derby. It really isn't. I'm not gonna lie. It really isn't, for real, honestly, man. It really isn't, man. Honestly, it's just like, it's just wow. And I'm saying, wow, for real. Also, don't forget whatnot. You got the NBA Summer League. That's the NBA Summer League. They have games today. You got games at 4 o'clock NBA TV. Games at 4:30 ESPN two. Game at 6 o'clock NBA TV. Game at 7 o'clock at ESPN. You got games at 8 p.m. on NBA TV. 9 o'clock on ESPN. 10 p.m. on NBA TV. And 11 o'clock at ESPN two, for real. Hey, start at 4 o'clock. You got games. All afternoon tonight and whatnot. In case you like the Assembly, I don't know. I like the Assembly, for real. I really do. Also, don't forget to watch. Also don't forget to watch SmackDown tonight, for real. SmackDown tonight. Also, speaking of SmackDown, I mean, this is something. I mean, WWE just does not like AEW. It really isn't. WWE will hold an event at the end of summer. NXT is called Heatwave. It's scheduled for August 24th, the same day as AEW Forbidden Door. So AEW and NXT is again going head to head. Again. Head to head. And this is the same way. It's the same thing going on tomorrow. WWE and AEW going head to head tomorrow. I think you got what? That Texas State, whatever it is AEW's doing. And then tomorrow at 3 o'clock, you got NXT Great American Bash, and at 8 o'clock on NBC and also on Peacock, Saturday Night Main Event. I mean, this is why I said when I posted this on my TikTok account. I mean, for real. I mean, this is why AEW. I was thinking AEW wanted to add a third show. That they should not do it, because you're getting crushed in ratings by WWE. Every time you go head to head with WWE, you lose. You plain and simple lose. That's why they should not go. That's why they should not do a third. They really shouldn't. They really shouldn't. For real, honestly, they really shouldn't, man. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. They really shouldn't, for real, honestly. They really should, for real, honestly, man. You got a couple of good also you got a couple of good shows, a couple of good TV show in the works. There is so far going to be a Obi-Wan Kenobi season 2 is in the work. That is reportedly in the work. The second season is being done. Hey, I'm happy. When I'm happy, I saw the first season and it was really good. Especially the Obi-Wan Kenobi Vader fight was actually really good. But I'm going to say this though. I always felt that voice of season 1 should have been a movie. It would have been much better off as a movie, but honestly, it was good. It was really good. If you're looking for Ahsoka season 2, at the earliest we could see it in 2026. I know it's a long wait. That sucks. It really is, but we got to probably wait till 2026 for Ahsoka season 2. I really can't wait because that one was actually good. Also, that was really good. Also, My man Ray Stevens, who played the Sith Lord, his character's being replaced. I know Ray Stevens died. May God rest his soul. You know what I mean, they're gonna they found somebody to replace him, man. That sucks, man, for real. That really does suck, man. I mean, Ray Stevens was the man, yo. Ray Stevens was a freaking man, man. For honestly, man. Ray Stevens, man. Also, Daredevil, Born Again season 2 is gonna release March of 2026. That's what's up, man. March 2026 is Daredevil, Born Again season 2. That's coming out March 2026. Hey, that's what's up, man. For real, I really can't. Hey, I really can't wait, man. For real. Season one was freaking awesome. Oh my god, I can't wait for season 2. For real. Hey, don't forget to watch SmackDown. Don't forget to watch SmackDown tonight. All right, SmackDown. It should be okay. When it should be okay. Usually, the SmackDown before a Saturday night event is usually like, but it should be okay for real. Also, I'll be going to the movies tomorrow to see Superman. Superman. I will definitely give you a review on it, along with the new Medea movie, the new Tyler Perry Medea movie, which is out right now on Netflix. It's out right now on Netflix. I would definitely do a review on that. Also, I watched the new John Cena in Idris Elba movie on Amazon Prime Video. It's okay. It's one of those movies, I gotta say, if you got nothing to watch, watch it. Idris Elba carries that damn movie. He really does. Excellent actor, good actor. He carries that movie. Cena is like, for real. I like the storyline. I like the plot, but I felt that it could have been better. I felt like it could have been better for real. But again, it's perfect for streaming. Okay, if you got nothing to watch it for real. But right now, just plenty of stuff to do this weekend for real. So hey, thank you for my podcast. Podcast available. I read your podcast on Podbean, Spotify. I most of my podcast. Hey, I'm gonna try and go live tomorrow. All right, you have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it.